Incredible morning. Hello, everyone. Incredible morning. It is Friday. It's Friday. Hey, hey. Technically, as a creative entrepreneur, our actual work busiest time starts on Friday. So back in the corporate, like my corporate days or like my 9 to 5 days, and you work like a Monday to Friday, be like happy for Fridays, but I have found that in the creative business space or just in the entrepreneurial space, so not even just creative business, entrepreneurial space, if you work a regular like 9 to 5 and you work Monday through Friday, Friday technically means more work. Because a lot of the times, if you like the things that you really can't get done during the week, when do you do them? Um, may take some time for yourself, but a lot of the time, majority of the time, we're spending our weekends working on our. So it's kind of crazy that we kind of make a big hoopla about it, but when you're an entrepreneur, there's really no break. So that's kind of interesting. I started seeing that and I immediately thought of that. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm about to get into the nitty gritty of business for me. Like, I got a bunch of stuff to do this weekend. But for those who have to deal with the hustle and bustle of a 9 to 5 and working Monday through Friday, you only have a few more hours left in your workday. And then you can free your mind of the things that you have to do for that job that you have to clock in on. Because there's joy, entrepreneurship, and creating your own path, creating something for yourself, developing something for yourself, preferably something that will build generational wealth and things that will provide you some sort of financial security, or it will supplement. So although it can be more work, it is for a good reason. So, all right, waiting for this to pop up over on my phone so I can share it out and then do my TikTok live. Hello, 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 everyone. Go ahead, drop a hey, how you doing? A good morning as you guys come in. Let me know where you are watching from. Okay, what's taking so long here? What is taking so long? What is taking so long? Oh, what is taking so long, 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 long for this to pop up on my phone? Phone. It might be because I end up adding a couple of extra places today. So look might be like acting a little wonky because I added a few extra places on the feed on here. I might need to take them off because I'm not my notification. I don't know why. Okay. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. It's not the one I'm looking for. All right. At some point here, it will pop up, I'm guessing. All right. Well, in the meantime, in between time, let's go ahead and just get this TikTok started. And then I'll go back to it if it pops up on my phone. All right. So hello. Incredible morning. Incredible morning. Good morning. All right, I'm still waiting for this to pop up on my phone so I can hit share. But hey, it's okay if we don't get share. All right, y'all. As you guys know, it is HS Ink month. HS Ink month. Like who goes and creates a whole like month for their business. So like it is officially National HS Ink Month. We Alcoholics Anonymous creative business or crafty business awareness month, and we did a lot of different projects last year. This year I am focusing on business startup, building, growing, elevating. That is our theme for this year for HS Inc. Month, because we are so honored in the growth of our business due to you guys supporting our business, especially during, pandemic and recession and all that. We are still able to provide services, provide products, um, and provide for our family, because the pandemic, as you guys, some of you guys know, where my husband worked at before, because of the pandemic, no basketball games. So that affected us, but we have been so blessed and so very grateful. And over the past 2 years, I have learned a lot when it comes to business. I've been in business for a while, like with Solohovics Anonymous. I've been like selling my classes. I have, had at the time, well, my name has actually changed. That's a good topic. That might be a good topic for the when we're talking about business stuff, like the name changes of my business and why the name changed. So I first started out and I had my email address, which was like created to envy. So I had created to envy events. Then we went to elite events and creations, and then elite prints and creations, and now it's just well, that part of it is HSC prints, but we also have like so many different. I really broke it off. So we still have our parent company of HS Inc., but to identify what each thing is, we created like different like sub names for them. So like HS Inc. Digital, working to grow and build that, where it's all of the so not transfers, uh files and templates and things like that, when it comes to like any ebooks that I put out, HS Inc. Digital. We have HS Inc. Designs, which is for my brand, which I must say I am not putting as much emphasis in that one as I should. But time I look at that bill, it's like, okay, I got to get on it, got to get on it, got to get on it. So I will, I'm making plans and I'm learning to prioritize certain things and making sure that I dedicate time to our brand, which is HS Ink Designs, where, you let the ink speak for you. That is where you will find, I'm actually going to go to that website real quick. It's a very powerful message, which is why I'm like, I definitely need to spend more time, um, the brand, which for that one, I think I am going to kind of outsource that or hire out for help with this particular part of our business. Is hsinkdesigns.com. Let the ink speak for you. And this is where you'll find our product, like our branded product. So the blueprint, which you guys can always go onto the website and read up on that. Be advised, I'm an extraordinary or extraordinary Cocoa Queen and Brown Girl. And then we also have the Black Pledge line that's on the website as well. So I don't promote it as much as I should, but it's some very, very powerful message. You guys can purchase things from the site, such as shirts, mugs. I need to add the tumblers to it because I did the tumbler in a really cool way. So we have the Black Pledge that I wrote in 2020, and it simply says, I pledge allegiance to the fact that I am Black living in America and to the Republic. Please understand, we are one nation under God, but the movement will continue until there is peace, unity, equality, respect, and justice for all. Very, very, very powerful message in that. And I definitely need to promote that more. But, between the classes and the ink and the paper, it's like I'm still in the building phase of that. And I probably maybe shouldn't have started doing that part just yet, but it was such a powerful message. And then also the blueprint was also a really powerful message. And just watching my husband interact with our sons, and him being the blueprint for, just manhood and being a father. And when we have to talk to our preteen about the world that and the dangers of unfortunately being an African American young man and living in this day and age. Because when all that stuff popped off, trying to explain that to him. So we have the blueprint collection, and I thought about blue is that they do and how they're used. They're used to like in their reference in building up structures, as well as when it's time to demolish them, so that they know where to put certain things at. They're looking at the blueprints of a building. And in our communities, you have people who have a blueprint for their lives, for their communities, for their families, for their children, that's going to build them up. That there are those who, they like the fast life. They have a blueprint that might bring destruction. So the blueprint simply it has two designs, and one that says, will yours build or demolish? So what will your blueprint do? And then the other one, it says, men must be the blueprint. So that's our product line there. And then of course we have, be advised, I'm an extraordinary or extraordinary cocoa queen. Another powerful message. So it's a really powerful affirmation that we have to speak on every single day, because we are extraordinary. We are extraordinary people. Okay. So definitely go and check out that site. So we have HS Ink Designs. Then we have HS Ink Prints. Once I'm able to finally get back into making customs and things, HS Ink Prints. And of course we have just HS Ink. So if you were on last night, this is what I was talking about too. Like when it comes to photo, was it last night's on? We were talking about mock-ups and stuff. So there are these versions of mock-ups that you can do in Photoshop, where you can have a full side view and it looks like the body is filled in. You do this in Photoshop. So I'll actually show you guys this as well, and where I got mine from, and how easy it is to take your design and put it on there and have these really, really cool mock-ups. So we'll talk a little bit about that as the month go on, because like I said, we are focusing on ways and things to help elevate build your business. Well, start your business for a lot of people, elevate it, and have growth in your business. So that's our mantra, our theme for HS Ink Month 2022. All right. So, with that being said, we're going to get into the Q&A part. If you guys want to start posting your questions now, you definitely can go ahead, because I'll get to your questions. So this is a help session. I'm not doing as many of them. I meant to do it on Wednesday, the middle of the week, but I wasn't able to do a full Q&A that one a week now, instead of the several ones that I do on all of my demos. All that's going to be in the Ink Zone, which I'm going to give you information about that. But this is a help session. If you have questions about business, about something, print and cut, pigment ink, eco solvent, party favors, party decor, starting a party business, party rental business, printing out transfers, all those things, I literally have experience in all of those, even working in a radio station and working in marketing. And feel free to go ahead and post. You have troubleshooting questions about your printers, you can post those as well. So don't have to wait until my little spiel is over with. You can go ahead and start posting them. But I am going to talk a little bit about the Ink Zone and what that is. So first, let me officially introduce myself. I am Shakia, the professor, co-owner, along with my husband and my children, HS Inc. 365 LLC. We are the parent company of Silaholics Anonymous, where I've been teaching you guys how to use Silhouette Studio for the past almost 8 years now. And it's a really decent beginner designing software. You can free version. You can do a lot with the free version. You don't need a Silhouette machine. Download it, and it has a lot of great features that you will find in programs like Illustrator, Photoshop, Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, on a truly beginner level before you jump into softwares. We did a session, and I kind of did a little bit of design work or photoshopping in Photoshop yesterday. So some of them, got to see that. You guys don't really get to see me do a lot of Photoshop here on my regular platform, but in that group, because people ask about Photoshop, I am gonna, share a little bit of things when it comes to Photoshop. But And we also have, of course, our product line, honestly speaking. We have currently have sublimation paper that allows you to sublimate 365 degrees as fast as 30 seconds. We have ink, 100 bottles. We have pre-filled cartridges for those who still have the workforce, which is the workforce 7710, 7720, all of those. One of my favorite printers. And then also pigment ink for like your chip bags, labels, stickers, your invoicing, and all that kind of good jazz. And then, of course, 365 Creative Academy. That is my school, virtual now, but in person real soon, to help you unlock your creativity in a wide variety of classes and courses and seminars and boot camps and all that kind of good jazz. So, like I said, we have officially had our product line. So I've been in business for a really long time, but we dropped our product line 2 years ago. Well, I was prepared on August 28th, but we dropped it like the first week of September. So we like to celebrate the entire month. So this year, no different. We do a giveaway. How you enter the giveaway is to purchase a gift card on our website. So now it's a win-win situation for you. You're going to come and purchase the best classes that you'll ever attend. You're going to come and get the best products that you're ever going to use. It's going to give you vibrant colors, amazing ink release, less work where you don't have to like lint brush the heck out of certain shirts, because certain shirts you just can't avoid it. Not having to have paper, like butcher paper in the middle, on top, and all this other stuff. So it's going to save you time and money. And then you're going to like get more out of your ink because we sell 140. So it's going to save you and you're getting more in that initial order. So you can purchase, if you plan on making a purchase, enter the giveaway. So get your gift card first, right? And then go and make a purchase. So that way you're entering the giveaway, but you still get what you need. So this year, like I said, we are focusing on business. So our giveaways this year really are is going to help someone in their business. A cameo, a shop box, webcam, microphone, air pillow machine, tag gun, a Rollo wireless thermal printer, a scale, some HS Ink products, mentoring sessions, and someone actually just volunteered a printer. So we will end up giving away a printer as well, like a full setup with ink and paper and all that kind of good jazz. So thank you for that anonymous sponsor for the printer. All right. So you can purchase a gift card. If you've enjoyed my live videos and the help and all that stuff, like I said, this month I am going to be doing those, like the bulk of them in a group, celebrating HS Ink Month and our 2-year ink anniversary. So you can go and get your full access. That's going to give you your full access pass and your armbands with perks. As you guys know, we don't typically do discounts because we dropped our prices at the beginning of the year to be able to help other entrepreneurs be able to keep more profit. So giving you great quality products at affordable prices. So we don't necessarily run sales or provide discounts. However, with the full access pass, there is a band that offers you a discount on HS Ink products. So that is one of the perks. You'll get a discount on classes and an extra entry into the big giveaways. So definitely check that out. We've had 2 amazing Zoom sessions already. Like we kicked it off big time with a business chat. The one yesterday where we kind of broke down broke down a lot of things when it comes to the t-shirt business, based off of a release of a celebrity and something that they really, really, really great conversation full of a lot of knowledge that's really going to help you if you're someone that wants to decorate or start a t-shirt brand in general. So definitely go ahead and check that out. All right. So I see she says last night was I love last night, Ink family. Yes, it was awesome last night. So let me just go up here and say incredible morning to a few folks. So hello, hello, hello. Incredible morning from Central Texas. Hello. Incredible morning from Georgia. How are you guys doing? Houston, someone else from Texas. Hello. Incredible morning. Yes, happy HS Inc. month. We are so very grateful for you, and I'm grateful for you guys. All right, so there's a question there. Hold on, let me see it. Finish these out, these good mornings, and then we're going to get into some of these. All right. And over on TikTok, feel free to go ahead, post your questions as well, guys, and go ahead and double tap, 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 tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap the screen. All right. A warning to all of you guys over on TikTok. So the question says, I have my 252 kit. Is there a video on doing the refills? I'm a little slow. So I have tons and tons and tons of videos, but if you go to our YouTube channel I forgot to put the link. With our link tree, there is a video that is for filling the cartridges up and making sure that they're prime. So when you go to YouTube, you're just going to search, honestly speaking, fill and prime, and that should bring up the video for you. So if we go here and we go honestly speaking, fill and we just put fill. You don't have to put fill and prime, just put fill, but just put honestly speaking. And there is, look here. There is the video for filling and priming your cartridges. Okay. Oh, wait, let's go over here. All right. Let's see. I can just imagine the fun and learning you're having in the VIP. Let's see. I actually want to start printing my own transfers. Considering I buy a ton and have sent a lot of local people to the local lady I use. I know there are different ones. I know there's ones that you still have to weed, and I most definitely don't want that one. Which one would you recommend and why? Okay, that's a really good question. So yes, the ones in them, and I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why, like I think about, because y'all know my first love is Silhouette. So I did not think to be completely prepared for like regular questions. So y'all just have to watch my screen for this one. I'm sorry. I know in my mind, it's like I'm always have Silhouette on the brain to where I'm answering Silhouette questions. So yeah. But I will say that the eco solvent transfers are going to be the most cost make. And yes, you will end up having to weed, but because it's not, you can print like full color. You don't have to weed like a bunch of different things, and you can do full color. So you may have to just do like small cavities here and there, and that's eco solvent printing. There are some who are converting Epson printers, eco tank printers into eco solvent. The ink that comes in an eco tank printer is dye ink. So don't confuse eco solvent and eco tank. The ink that comes in it is not the ink that is made for that. So you have to get a special type of ink for it to penetrate um, the vinyl, the actual like printable heat transfer vinyl. So that's the one you're saying you don't want. Then you have DTF. So for DTF, for me, a lot of people convert printers. It has to be at least, I think it's like at least 5 or 6 channels, I think, for like whatever printer you use. And then you have to get like a rip software that's going to read those channels so that you can have the white ink in there. You're converting those, like that is truly a conversion, because you actually have to like uh do something for like the waste tank and all those different things. There are several videos, Big Boy Prints, about converting some of the printers. They're Epson based printers. I know Patrice from Craftful Things has a few videos on that as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of those because to me, they just look like they require too much maintenance. I've watched a few videos, like if she's gone on vacation or didn't print for a little while, and the colors don't quite print out, and she has to do some things to kind of get it going. Maintenance. And that's DTF, direct to film. And because of that wave, and they had like smaller printers that were like, they were just like 8.5 by 11 or A3, A4, whatever that size is. But they've now created larger ones. So there are actual like manufactured DTF printers that you can use, and it'll shake like they have shakers on it to shake the powder on it, a dryer to dry it out. I know like Patrice and Big Boy, they'll use like the convection oven to cure the powder. So it's a lot of work for that one. So I'm not a big fan of the thought of the converted ones because it's a lot of maintenance. But those big boys are great, big like the big printers and stuff. And a lot of people are using those now, and it's just going to be more efficient. Want to sell transfers, those are going to be a lot more efficient, and they actually have their own software, so you don't have to like purchase an external one, and it's made for those printers. So there's that. And the last option is screen printed transfers, where you really don't have to do any work. You don't have to be a screen printer. What you will do is with those, you're not going to be able to do like customized transfers. You're going to decide on which designs you actually want to sell. And you're going to go to companies that make screen print transfers, and they will print it all out for you. And all you have to do, or your customers have to do, is press it for about 7 to 10 seconds. So there's no work on your part. You just have to order them. There are sites that have like gang sheets, and then there are ones, they're really, really cost effective because they're called single image transfers. They have single color, 2-color, 3-color, multicolor. So you can definitely check those out. I've done videos about a lot of those, like how to order them, how to press them. I did a school, some school spirit shirts using transfers front and back. Really, really large. That's how I do all of my large orders. And I've used 613 Originals, FM Expressions, and Stahl's Transfer Express. But you also have Super Color, and you also have TKO. So those are some places that you can look into for screen print transfers. Lashana says a lot of money and a lot of work when it comes to the DTF converted printers. If you're wanting to get into DTG, you can get the best of both worlds because you can print DTF transfers from your DTG, which is direct to garment, but you can put the film down and also print direct to the film from your DTG printers. Would love to catch you from the beginning of the live. When do you normally go live? I don't have a schedule for lives because these are free like videos. So on Mondays and Fridays, I do try to go live after 10 a.m. Because I like to go and watch and support. And I encourage you guys to also go watch and support Dee and Eric over at the Blank Spot. So they go live talking about some business things as well. They have a business where they also do like financial, what they call it, like God, they provide financial knowledge on like I think it's on the personal side and the business side. But you can definitely go and check them out. So on Mondays and Fridays, I typically tend to go live sometime after 10 on regular times. But this month, my lives will be like on those days will be exclusive in my Ink Zone group. So in September, you can come back and catch me live like all the time. And TikTok, I will do like some random stuff on TikTok because I am trying to build my presence on TikTok. Who was that again? They're called the Blanks with an S Spot. The Blanks Spot. I am I'm on the East Coast, so Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 10:58 for me. So you are 3 hours behind me. Okay, so hopefully that helped that answer. And okay, so I recently had to change magenta in the workforce, but the regular Epson ones do. Unfortunately, we don't know why it's working in some. So one of the things that I actually am going to do today is I'm going to actually I'm going to actually do the firmware update on ours and see if that kills it, because I actually have to take that printer back in. I have to switch it out because the cyan is acting kind of crazy with like the output of it. I've pushed air and it's just acting crazy. So I'm going to do the firmware update on that one and see if it still reads the chips. Why it's working in some people's printers and not others. We tested every single chip that was on the cartridges and our loose chip, and they all worked. They all read in our Epson 7820. I did put a post out asking what firmware are you currently using. So when you do a nozzle check, it will tell you the current firmware that your printer has. So if you see that post, go ahead and put, because it might be something with the firmware, but I am going to do the firmware update since I'm going to actually change it out anyway. and see what's going on with the chips. It's something with the firmware, but I cannot say, why they're not working in some printers, but we do check them all. I have your sublimation and pigment ink. I love them both. Thank you. Thank you for purchasing from our site. I have an issue with cropping. Can you show me how to crop multiple pictures into a shape? So when it comes to cropping, you cannot actually crop multiple pictures. There is a video which will be a lot more detailed. I'm going to kind of go through it really quickly on here, but if you want to see that one, you're going to go Silaholics Anonymous cropping. So you can check out this video. Also, in the 30-day training, we do a lot of cropping in there. There's like a full day, and I show multiple ways to crop and how to position, especially like inside of letters. Although we senior, the senior year, eventually you're gonna, have those senior shirts, and those grad shirts, and their grad's picture inside those letters and things. So that will really, really, really help the cropping day within the 30-day silhouette training. But this is cropping multiple images to a shape. That video is really going to help. But let's go over here and let's pull up some images. So let's go. Let's see. What shall we search? All right. Let's just go abstract background. And we're going to go images. Let's see. Free pics. Oh no, but it has a watermark on it. Let's see. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not really using this for anything. So we're just going to go copy image, and we're going to bring this over here into Silhouette Studio. And then let's go back over here and do a search for, let's see. So I'm going to search somebody. Oh, you know who technically just passed? George Jetson. When you look at like they create a bio for him, he was born on July 31st, 2022. That was such a random and interesting fact that George Jetson from the movies, the Jetsons. He was born on July 31st, 2022. So that's kind of weird. All right, so we're going to get this one. I'm going to go copy image and bring that over into Silhouette Studio. And then also, I saw another one. I think it had like him by himself. All right, that's a good one of him by himself. So we're going to go copy, and we're going to bring that over yonder and paste. All right. I'm going to actually trace these down first. So whether it is multiple images, like you're going to trace them out, or if it's just background, we still have to do this. So we're going to go over here to select trace area, place our box around it, increase my threshold, do a trace and detach. All right. So I'm not worried about all the inner parts and all that stuff, right? So let's say I wanted to do a circle. It doesn't matter if it's a shape, if it's a letter, if it's a number, it's going to pretty much be the same, right? So we're going to put that here. And what you're going to need to do is whatever you're going to copy that. Oops. All right. And then once you have that copied, you're going to select it, and crop. Now you want to crop something else to this. We're going to bring this to the front. You can't crop multiple things. So, and I explained why in my class and what happens when you try to crop multiple things. So definitely consider taking the 30-day training. So we're going to go paste in front. Oops, I guess I copied the wrong thing, but that's okay. I'm going to take this one, copy it. I'm going to paste it in front and remove the color, and I'm going to copy it again. So now I'm going to hold down Shift, select George, and crop. And then we're going to put this one, bring it to the front. I'm going to shrink it down and put that right there. Paste in front, hold down Shift, click that image and crop. Do them one by one. Can you use the risk code with a gift card? Yes, you can. You just can't use two like discount codes together, but a gift card is not the same as a discount code. So yes, you can use your code and use like the gift card. The gift card is basically like money. Hello, Shawnee D over on TikTok. All right, let's see. Um, good day to you as well. Good day. Hello, incredible morning, incredible morning. I have a Chrome laptop and an iPad. Which one can I learn Silhouette on? I want neither of those. It has to be a Windows operating system or like iOS operating system. There is no like mobile app for Silhouette Studio as far as designing, and you can't put it on a Chromebook. Sorry, love. I'm needing to know how much your bachelor course will be so I can start saving. That has not been finalized because I'm actually changing the structure of it. So that information will be available in September. Good day. How are you? I need to mail out some designs. I did an HTV. Once I weed, how do I protect the design from sticking to one another? Parchment paper is going to be your best option. Parchment paper in between the layers. OMG, this is amazing. Heading to that 30-day class for sure. Yep, you can go straight over to the website shop.hsinc365.com. And if you scroll down to Top Silhouette Studio Trainings, we have the 30-day training as well as next week. We are doing custom text effects. So I am redoing, I did this course like 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago. So I'm finally able to redo this one. So this is going to be really, really cool, really interesting. If you haven't seen like all the great things that you can do with text, which will somewhat mimic a lot of the things that you can do in Photoshop and stuff like that. Let's see. All right, that was the last of that question. The question so far. Yes, Essentials to Select Studio is the best. Disappointed. Now I do have to work on some. If you're in the ink zone, I will be live over there shortly. And my son basketball today, but there is no game today, and I have no scheduled class today. So like Zoom sessions and I like to interact with you guys. We may end up doing kind of like a real like chill session and just talk about the woes of business. Sometimes in entrepreneurship, you kind of wish you can vent to those who will understand. So I'm really thinking about just kind of having a real relaxed session this evening where we're just going to talk about, running a business, whether you are a single man, woman, and running the business, you have a family as well. Maybe try balancing business and family and how that affects your relationships with your significant others. So just kind of want to have just a regular sit down because all those things affect how you grow in your business. There are things that might within your personal life that may keep you from you may want to um have. I know for me, I'm being very transparent. For me, sometimes being a mom, and what some would say a helicopter mom, not wanting to really leave my kids, I think sometimes can cause me to miss out on some opportunities, such as like certain conferences or like seminars and things, and not wanting to travel without them. So those things can, affect it. And when you're just constantly working and not spending that time like with your significant and your kids. So trying to find that balance is important in the entrepreneurial space. Um, I can't believe I overslept today, so I missed the beginning. Didn't miss much. I copied an image of a cross, but it has some writing on the inside. How do I get the writing outside of the cross? Ooh, that's a tough one because I don't know exactly like how it looks. I mean, there can be a number of things. It can be where it was something that was vector, and once you trace it, all you have to do was release. If it is something where technically all you should be doing is trace outer edge, that's something where it's really, really hard to answer that because I don't know exactly what the image is. If you posted a picture of it in my group, honestly speaking, or so learn with the professor. It's basically the old Silaholics Anonymous group. So not the Learn with the Professor in 30 Days. I really need to change those names because they're too close. They're too similar. So I think I really need to change one of the other ones. Or change probably anonymous group. But if you post in one of those, I can take a look at that and give you better direction on what steps are going to be best for you to get the results that you need. She says, oh, fun, another Zoom. Great topic. The mom guilt be kicking in. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So over here on TikTok, what is the best computer to get? Because mine died. She says, please do. I need all that. People don't talk about this area at all. All right. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna go ahead and skip. Um, let's see. I know I'm on the East Coast. So I know it's a little bit difficult for those on the West Coast. My son does have basketball practice today. Once they come home, it's like here. As long as y'all don't mind hearing them, we can do like maybe a 7 or 7:30 start time, or maybe even 8. I'll do a poll in the group to find out what's going to be the best time. But I will go ahead and definitely schedule that out, and we can really talk about that. So computers. That's really I love Dell, right? Although right now I don't love my Dell very much. It's not even the Dell part. It's something that I did because I synced my Google Drive, and that Google Drive has way too much stuff on it. So I think I'm going to end up switching my 2 Google Drives, because one I have now has way too much stuff. It's the one that I pay for. Like, I pay for what, either 2 or 5 terabytes, but I foolishly don't do like I did. In my mind, because I have a WD cloud, I actually have 2. And because I had my Google Drive, when it came to my computer, only got a 1 terabyte hard drive. And for someone who does a lot of video content, so normally when I save my videos, like from live Zoom, because I record everything, and because all of my classes come with unlimited playbacks, it's kind of weird because I have to save it to the computer and then move it over, and it just takes time. So my hard drive is now kind of full. And also, when you sync your Google Drive, it is mirroring it. So it's kind of like it's on your hard drive. My hard drive has more content on it than it really does. So it's making my computer run a tad bit slow, because this is a gaming computer. So I have like one of the best graphic cards. I have a lot of RAM on this one. And I did the 1 terabyte because I'm like, I don't save my regular stuff. I don't save my pictures. I don't save my downloads to my regular computer. I like my regular hard drive. I save them to my WD My Cloud. So I didn't think of it. And so if you're going to have a lot of content, if you're going to be someone that's doing your own designs and stuff like that, I would recommend a significant hard drive. Even if you have backup things, get a significant hard drive. You want to get something that has a really decent graphics card. Um, Talk to them about gaming computers. Gaming computers usually have great graphics card because of all the different graphics for it. So if you're, looking for one, whether you want an HP, a Dell, or this, that, and a third, you want to ask your salesperson about, hey, if I was a gamer, which one would you recommend? Because that's going to have the specs to support the graphic design. And I will say, know that there was an issue with Macs. So people always kind of say Macs, but in the Roland space, I just recently found out that most VersaWorks doesn't work well with Mac, or you can't use Mac because most of them are using Parallels. So if you plan to get like a Roland type printer, Macs won't work for you. And you know what? Lee Stewart is actually that way as well, because he has one that I think he does like graphic design on, which is a Mac, but like to run his machinery in his shop, I think he says that he has like he built it out. He built a Windows PC computer because Mac work well with operating like the heavy machinery stuff. Works great for design. So you may end up having to have two computers. Like I know we do. We have our laptop on the Roland, but that depending on how big you want to grow, you may end up needing two systems. All right. So let's go back over to Silhouette Studio in case we have any questions. I'm sorry, like I wasn't prepared. I'm always coming on here prepared to answer Silhouette questions. And I forget about, and I advertise the business stuff and I totally forget about it. And I'm not fully camera ready. So I don't have no eyebrows on. I'm doing homework for the vector course, for that vector course. I got 3 different courses. So trying to get more done on each one. Awesome. I did the exact same thing with the Google Drive. I was wondering if I should delete it from the My Cloud. Well, your Google Drive, I don't think your Google Drive can connect to your, wait, if it can connect to my Cloud, that might be something different. I never tried that, but if it's connected to your C drive, then it's going to be an issue. But hold up, how you got it to connect to your My Cloud? Wait a minute now. Hold up. That might have a 16 terabyte My Cloud. Is there a way to metallic for sublimation? Unfortunately, not really. If it is something that is a gradient, you'll kind of get that feel when you have things that are like true, like actual like metallic. It's not going to give you that shine. It's not going to give you like that chromish metallic type look. Of course, there's no metallic ink when it comes to sublimation. So you normally kind of create that look with gradients, and they call them like chrome gradients or metallic gradients and things like that. If you have something that has like a chrome finish, like let's say like you have like a car or a vinyl, if you print it to something that is more of a duller surface, like a mouse pad, a can cooler, you're not going to get that effect. But when you print to things like ceramic, or a glossy tumbler, a shirt that has more sheen to it and not those cotton like ones, you will get more of that kind of shiny metallic feel. But if it's something that is matte or flat, like just like mouse pad fabrics and things like that, you're not going to really get that look and feel. We are at 50 minutes, so I promised myself I was going to stay on no more than an hour. For these, I will, like I said, I do have to do some design work, so meet me over in the ink zone because I'm starting to work on some senior crowns. Those orders are starting to roll in. Um, I had a request about cheer bows, so we're going to do some of those. Just kind of like how to create your own templates for them. So we're going to do that in the today because I actually need to work on a template for a cheer bow as well. because we're marketing for cheer bowls locally, because cheer season has started. Well, cheer football season has started. So between that and getting ready for the competition season, I got to start thinking about my cheer bowls. But they're also great for like softball. So I call them spirit bowls because I've sold them to girls who run track, volleyball, softball, cheer. So I call them more spirit bowls than anything. What is the link for the ink zone? So if you click the link in the bio, oh, why are you vibrating? The very first wait, let's see, where is my link tree? So if you click on here in the bio, the very top one is the link to take you straight to the Ink Zone to purchase your full access ticket. It is a cost associated with it. It's $33.65. We are branded as 365, so that's the cost of it, $33.65, and it's a month-long celebration. So you're going to get a month of amazing content, like from business chats, exclusive design sessions, so you can just kind of watch me work and see my design process. Yesterday we went through, I had to create a memorial design, so they kind of saw from the madness here and me processing, like literally talking to myself as I'm going through it. I zoned out, and this is how I design. So they hear me talk, like they heard me talk through my design and how I'm trying to figure stuff out. We did some Photoshop work, so they saw me let me see, is this the one where you can see that there's a really like, it was like a light, because he was sitting on a bed or something, and you can see like a really um bright light on his head. So I use Photoshop to basically, you can see over there, get rid of that using the clone and a little bit of the burn tool. So they got to see a little bit of Photoshop work, and then just putting this design together and me kind of just walking through the process. And this is a memorial design. Memorial designs don't have to have wings and feathers and sky and all that. Sometimes people don't want that. So if you go over to Linktree, like I said, it will decline. It will take you over to, and here is where you can purchase your access to it. You're going to get an email that's going to have your full access pass, and you're going to have some perk bands. And when you purchase your ticket, so the perks, like I said, we don't do discounts. So that's an exclusive discount um, for those who sign up, and you'll get discounts on our products, classes, and you'll get an extra entry into our HS Ink Day on August 28th. You'll get an extra entry into the giveaway. The designing live was fantastic, and then later the Zoom, you will learn so much. It's a fun, relaxing atmosphere. Thank you for that, for that feedback and that review of your experience in the Ink Zone. I have met so many fantastic people. Yes. I'm actually about to post a link, a post in the group for you guys to introduce yourself, and also just let us know what you do in the entrepreneurial space. Because not everybody does like t-shirts, not everybody does tumblers. In my creative business, we have grandiose aromas, like they do candles and things like that. So not everyone do just shirts or tumblers or like just crafty kind of things. There's although I mean, I guess making candles is a craft as well, but there's people in like a lot of different areas that you can connect with and network with, learn from, find you maybe a business buddy, a business bestie, and grow together. All right. So no other questions are posted. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Hopefully, I will see you guys over in the Ink Zone. If not, I will see you guys on Wednesday. I mean, I'll do like promo. I'm going to see me do promo lives and post stuff, really advertising the Ink Zone as well as the text effects class that's coming up. But I won't really be doing a lot of like Q&As. You guys will have to catch me on Wednesday. And because I'm only doing it on that day, I will most likely dedicated time for the rest of the Wednesdays for this month. So I will catch you guys over there. All right. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity, be incredible. Visit the website. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, turn on your notifications for the our Facebook page. And I shall talk to you guys later. Peace.